Sometimes the door you keep crying over is the very door God is protecting you from. You call it rejection. God calls it redirection. You call it a setback. God calls it preparation. Because sometimes God has to close a door before he can lead you to the one he prepared for you. Think about Joseph. The door to his freedom didn't open when he wanted it to. Instead, he found himself in a prison. But that prison became the place where his gift was discovered. And eventually, the door opened into a palace. Moses was rejected by his own people. He fled into the wilderness. For 40 years, it probably looked like his life had gone off course. But the wilderness wasn't the end of his story. It was where God prepared him to lead a nation. Sometimes the closed door is not the end. It's the hallway. And you won't understand the hallway until you see where it leads. We often ask God to open doors, but rarely do we ask him to close the wrong ones. Yet some doors need to remain closed, because not everything you desire is assigned to your destiny. Some opportunities look perfect, but would pull you away from your purpose. Some relationships feel right, but would destroy your peace. Some places look like blessings, until you discover what they would have cost you. God sees what you cannot see. He knows what is behind the door. And sometimes his no is an answer to a prayer you haven't even prayed yet. So, if a door has recently closed in your life, don't rush to force it open. Don't assume you've been forgotten. Don't confuse God's no with God's absence. A closed door can be divine protection. A delay can be divine preparation. And a rejection can be divine redirection. You may not understand it today. One day, you may look back at the door you begged God to open and thank him for keeping it closed. Because the God who closes doors also knows exactly when to open the right one. So trust the closed door. Trust the waiting. Trust the redirection. What feels like the end may simply be God moving you toward the beginning of something greater. This is the code of God. Alignment over applause.